have 9 2-year-olds ready to run in the 11th training race of the day. Here's the post parade. The 1, Flashy Dice, owned by Brighton DeWald, J.J. Gonzalez III, the trainer. 2 is B.V. Bella Sofia, owned by Bella Vista Farms, Eddie Lee Willis, the trainer. Decode is the 3-horse owned and trained by Clint Crawford. The 4 is Mr. Boombastic, owned by Bertha Nunez, trained by Juvenal Lacona Vasquez. Dynasty Returns is the 5-horse, owned by We Race LLC, Fernando Manriquez, the conditioner. Aqua Storm is the 6-horse, owned by Gregorio Ortega, Jose Gamez, the trainer. The 7, One Sassy Hero, is owned by Alonzo Barraza, trained by Alonzo Barraza. 8, Peacemaker Return, owned by Ruse Ranch, trained by J.J. Gonzalez III. Blowin' in the Wind is the 9-horse, owned by Brant Barley, Jose Jacob Garcia, the conditioner. And the horses are circling behind the starting gate. Gives Jim Byers a chance to give us some insight into these horses. Jim?
All right, thanks a lot, Keith. Let's start with number 8, Peacemaker Return. $16,000 Heritage Place yearling purchase last year, but a fascinating pedigree by KJ Mucho Macho Man, who was a West Giles trainee that made almost $300,000, multiple graded stakes placed. KJ Mucho Macho Man ran 2nd in the Texas Classic Derby, 4th in the All-American Gold Cup at Ruidoso, was qualified for a number of big races and finished 2nd or 3rd in many of them. And he had a limited crop last year get to the races in his first crop, but he could be a sire that we see emerge, KJ Mucho Macho Man. Sire of Peacemaker Return, whose Damn Peace Fire won the Grade 1 for California breds Governor's Cup out at Los Al and earned $237,000. So quality there. The 9, Blowin' in the Wind by KVN Corona from the Mare Evans Express. She only won 1 race, but ran 2nd in the Sam Houston Futurity, a rich Grade 2. Other interesting ones in here, the 7, One Sassy Hero, is by One Valiant Hero from DM Sachet and Fire. The grandmother here, Sachet and 6, won 8 of 15 and 116K, so grandma could really run there. Good workout for the 5, Dynasty Returns, $40,000 yearling sale purchase, 31st best out of 159 back on February 15th for Fernando Manriquez, who has already unveiled some nice ones here today. And the 2, BV Bella Sofia, the Bella Vista Farms homebred, eligible for the Remington Futurity. The grandmother there, the dam's mother, Chelsea Lou, won 5 races and did win a graded race. So they're lining them up. In goes the 5, Dynasty Returns. We have just the outside 2 left to go. Peacemaker Return and Blowin' in the Wind. James J. Gonzalez III has had a tremendous day, unveiling Jamie Sintacha and Cyber de Capo. You want to watch for them in the entries. All set. And they're off. 4, Mr. Boombastic broke inward, but shows speed. Here's Peacemaker Return. Dynasty Returns trying to gain as well. Here's Blowing in the Wind, the gray on the outside. Blowing in the Wind. 9-4-5 is how they finished. Josue Jacob Garcia for owner Brant Barley. Blowing in the Wind by KVN Corona from Evans Express. We mentioned that Evans Express ran second in the Sam Houston Futurity. Made 104K. Rallied well on the outside. As we take a look at them here on our RVN replay. Blowing in the Wind is the gray filly on the outside. She's right up there with them all the way here. And the 4, Mr. Boombastic, from a stallion I have never heard of, Bad Boon Arising, but he was unraced, and the dam of Mr. Boombastic was unraced as well, but he made a pretty good account of himself here. We'll have to check on the times. We don't have instant access to the times here, but Blowing in the Wind could be a nice one out here on the outside, and Dynasty Returns ran reasonably well off that fast work as well, and then Peacemaker Return needs to show a bit more. But those were the top 4 in this 11th training race out of 16. As we see him come to the finish. Good strong finish on the outside there for Blowing in the Wind. We'll get an update on times and have some more for you when race number 12 comes up next. Be sure to stay with us.